Time now for Better Money. Joel Johnson is here to share a checklist for your retirement income planning. He is a certified financial planner and the managing partner at Johnson Brunetti. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks,
so when do you need to start thinking about the checklist?
You need to think about retirement income planning probably in your early 50s at the latest, so that we've got a good 10 to 15 years to begin setting up for a successful retirement.
Okay, so then we've got the checklist, and then one of the things you're talking about is the impact of inflation. Okay, so the saving for retirement has certainly changed because of the impact of inflation.
Right, the impact of inflation is huge now because we're living so much longer, so it has a bigger impact. 40 years ago, people weren't living as long as in retirement. Now they could spend 20, 30 years or more in retirement, and so you could see the cost of living on basic items go up 2 and 3 times during your retirement. We've got to factor in the impact of inflation for doing a good retirement income plan.
And the rising cost of health care.
Well, this is another one. Sometimes we need to set aside money. You know, in the old days, 40 or 50 years ago, our pensions and our companies just paid for all the health care that was needed in retirement. Now we're seeing families have to come up with $50,000, $100,000 if there's a serious illness. And just a basic retirement couple will spend about $250,000 on just co-pays and basic health care over a 30-year retirement. So some of that money needs to be set aside if possible beforehand.
Okay, taxes that you will have in retirement, are they generally lower?
They tend to be lower, but this is something where we really want people to pay attention to the way that they're investing their money. If you can invest your money in a tax-efficient way, usually you can pick up maybe 10 to 20% more rate of return that you get to keep in your pocket just from being smart in the taxes. So people are really worried about buying the best investments. Sometimes you buy the same investments and just be more tax efficient, and you can keep more of what you're earning.
Okay, and what should we be thinking about Social Security benefits?
A lot of questions on Social Security about when should I take them, should I delay, should I take them early? That's an individual decision that needs to be made with either a lot of research or finding a good financial planner, because that Social Security decision is unique for everybody. There's no rule of thumb on when to take it. And we have a great giveaway on all these things and many more. It's the Checklist for Retirement Income Planning. It's a great booklet. It goes through all this information. You can get it absolutely free for being one of our viewers here on WFSB.
All right, so there it is. It's a booklet. It's actually a checklist, so you can mark it off, and maybe it'll take over the next year and just start doing it. So
yeah, it's got some little worksheets you work through in the in the book, and it'll give you kind of an idea of where you stand and the things you need to ask more questions about.
All you got to do is email bettermoney@wfsb.com. Say that you want the free offer, or if you have a question, feel free to ask Joel and his team. You answer all the questions. All right, thank you, Joel.
Thanks, Kara.
That's Better Money.